So now for this one, we are going to be going ahead and doing a couple of validation things down here. So we've stopped the last video at the category.php over here. So basically what we're going to be doing with this page, if we look up over here, we look at our own get. When you're working with get, you've got to be a little more careful, because it deals with the links. So the user or any hacker can hijack your data if you don't secure your code well. So basically what we're going to be doing for this stuff, if the user messes up the ID or messes up the link, we are going to be hitting the user back to another 404 page. All right, and this should be really easy and simple. All what we need to do is just a 404 design, and I've already got my one down here. If you look up 404 not found simple design bootstrap, if you go down here to fronted shape link, click on it, it contains a bunch of designs down here. It's really simple designs. If we pick up the whole thing and copy it, we go down here, we go at the middle of the project, and if we go 404.php, if we select all of this and paste and save, and if we go down here, header, location, and if we snap the link, if we go 404.php, end it with a semicolon and save, and if we go, let's go to a category, we go TV. All right, so everything looks fine, it's all great. If we go down here and mess up this ID, well, let's see what we got before we actually let's comment this out, and let's say before what we got with the old scenario. All right, and save, refresh. If you look up down here, it actually renders this thing down here, which is not what we want. This is invalid, and it triggers a bunch of errors. It still displayed the image, but it triggers this whole thing, which what we don't want the users to see. Right, so if we remove this and go back this one and save, if we now refresh, you can see that now we're going to a 404.php page. So if we go ahead to 404.php, and you can actually we can take out this whole thing and get a nav bar for it, so we can do the code our own way. Nav bar, we don't need to get a step back, and we don't need actually the footer. And maybe we can go over here and snap this link. So if we click, if we click on this link, go home, we can actually go to the home page /index.php. If we save all of this and refresh, can still see this whole thing, and if we click down here, we can go actually to the index, which is great. Okay, so nobody can mess up with our link now. So I'm guessing that this is this whole thing for the category. Now we're actually done with it, and config, we don't need to go with anything for the config. The CSS, includes, no, it's all fine. GS posts, maybe we need like tweak this a bit. We go to create.php. We can like go ahead and snap and take, you know, our own alert that we did. Maybe we'll copy this whole thing. Go for create and gonna echo out. Enter data into the inputs, so it's looking great. Let's see what we got. Actually, everything is fine. We only need this line, so it's basically looking great as I'm seeing down here. So yeah, everything is fine. Let's like close this up, and if we go to delete, all right, maybe it contains a get down here, so maybe we will pick up the categories. So yeah, looks fine. All right, to post.php, I'm guessing we actually also need, you know, our own header, location, we snap. We don't have any links down here. That's weird. Yeah, we have one down here. .php. All right, so it's looking great. We can go ahead, click on any one of these. Let's mess up anything down here. If we go, we can actually go to a 404, click down here, we can go back. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm guessing that everything here looks fine. So we can close this, you know, and we can close this. Now we have the update at PHP. So yeah, we actually have a get down here, post and all of that. Yeah, we actually have a get and an alert at the same time. So this is, we need to go for the get first. We need to copy this, go up over here and paste it. So looks good. And if we go to log in and snap this whole thing, update down here, so we're gonna leave it the same. It's basically the same thing. So yeah, we still have time. So update.php now is done, and login is done. All right, users profile. So we have here submit, all of that. We have this one. Of course, we need an else. All right, so if anybody misses, you know, with our own data, let's log in and try this out. Let me go ahead and grab an email, password. So yeah, it looks fine. So if we go ahead and profile, if we actually try to go to somebody else's profile, let me pick an ID down here, maybe ID 3. If we go ahead and we did this validation you know, in the profile video, but we did not test it. So here I'm testing it and I'm showing you that it actually works. So if we mess up this whole thing down here, so yeah, it's looking great. So actually working. Here we finish this whole thing up. Close this. Yeah, and that's actually it. We only have the index page down here. Maybe we do not need those things. It doesn't look plain to me. So if you go class, margin bottom, and this is bootstrap, like 4 pixels. We save. It's actually the categories in the index. It's basically going to be the same thing, right? Maybe we need like 4. We need like 5, sorry. Okay, so everything is actually looking great at the index. I don't see anything. Maybe we can limit the number of the posts down here, because if we insert now posts, it's going to show like we insert like 30 or 40 posts, it will show them, and we do not need this. We can insert, we can like show maybe 5 posts. So we want to be limit this to 5. It's basically a change in the query. Okay, limit 5, it will give us only 5 results, the first 5 results. So yeah, 1 2 3 5, 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so this is basically it for the validation and the finishing up of this whole thing. I hope that you guys liked it. Of course, we can add like unlimited things like any project in the world, but you know, we need to go ahead now and start with the admin panel so we can finish up this project. All right, so that's it for this one, and see you in the next video.